Hello, happy July, everyone. We are doing the New York Times hard Sudoku for July 1st, 2024. There is a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, so I see we have two 8s and two 1s, so let's just do them one at a time. The 1s are up here, and the 8s are in one of these two. I also just happen to see we have two 9s there, so I'm just going to mark that. These are already suspicious because they're not 1, 8, or 9, but we'll hold off on that. They're also not 4. I think this cell might be a naked single actually, because it's not 4 or 2. It's sort of an instinct. I haven't counted yet, so let's just see what it can be. It can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can be 6 or 7 actually. I was close. Very restricted. All right, so that means that this is 2, 6. And it can't be 7, so it's only 2, 6. All right. Still good. It's good to see. It's really good to think about the sort of null space in a box after you've gotten a bunch of corner marks. Anyway, let's keep going. So, I'm looking for opportunities for crossings, like this 5 looking in, but there's no 5s down here. I do see we have two 7s, and so that is going to place the 7 in this box. Can we follow up on the 7? Yeah, we can't. Unfortunately, there's not anything really to mark there. I am seeing this 7 and this 7. That's the closest we get, but like it's in here. Which I don't like to mark that way. So is there anything else here of note before I move on? I really don't think there is. I'm just going to move on. Okay, so 4 and 7. So we do have two 4s, and that does place the 4 here. Now, does that... Okay, that does restrict the 4 to these two cells. I'm thinking about what are there any digits we haven't thought about in this box? So 1, the 2 we haven't really thought a whole lot about. So yeah, the 2 could be in pretty much anywhere except here. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 we haven't. Okay, I'm not going to look more at that. I think there's a few digits. I'm seeing this 5 look in here, so there's a 5 in one of these two. And so that's going to point into this box along with this 5, leaving a 5 just in one of these 3. 4, 5, 7 does something similar. We have these 7s looking in. 7 in one of these two, that points in along with this 7, putting a 7 in one of these two. All right, so we got the 4 and the 7. About the 2 and the 5. Okay, we did the 5. Crossing-wise, we've got all of these. So the 4 doesn't help, but 1, 2, and 8 all looking in. There we go. So we also have this 1, 8 here. So basically what I'm doing, right, I'm looking at this 4, 7. I'm seeing there, you can see the hole, right? There's a hole that things can look in through. That's extremely useful because the 4 and 7 also block off these cells. So I call that geometry. You can call it whatever you like. But I'm looking over here for digits that kind of go through that hole. So we've got the 1 and the 2 and the 4 and the 8, but we already have a 4 in the box. So we only care about 1, 2, and 8. So I'm thinking about how 1, 2, and 8 can't be here. And I'm looking for 1s, 2s, and 8s here and here. I call these crossings as well, or specifically. And so this 1, 8 looks down here. This 1, 8 looks in here. And this 4, 7... because we were looking at digits that like look through the hole, this 4, 7 also aren't 1, 8. So we're left with a hidden 1, 8 pair here. There's only 2 places in the box that we can put 1 or 8 in, so that's where 1 and 8 go. Now, that does mean that these can't be 8 because the 1, 8 pair, and then this 8 looks down, so the 8 gets placed here. All right. I'm about to do this band, so I'm just going to hold off on doing anything down here, and we're just going to make sure I finished this band here first. So now that we got this hidden 1, 8 pair, this 2 looking through, always go back and look at the stuff you found before to see if that's updated. The 2 is going through both of these holes. You can think about this 1, 8 as being placed because according to this band, it doesn't really care. Well, that's not really true. But really what I'm saying is that the 2 looking through here, this can't be 2 and this can't be 2, right? It's as if they were placed. So this 2 looking in, these aren't 2. So 2 ends up in one of these two cells. That's really all I'm getting at here. Since I'm seeing it, I'm seeing that puts 2 down here, which also puts 2 up here. Not super helpful yet, but could be in the future. Okay, so I do want to move on to this band, but I want to make sure I don't miss anything here. So I'm just going to give it one more glance over. Okay, yeah, so we also have another crossing here. This one, this is another, just like that 4-7, right? So we look at 1, 4, and 8. The 4 doesn't matter, but 1 and 8 both have crossings here. So we'll start with the 1, putting a 1 in one of these two. That does point down along with this one. This one helps, putting a 1 in one of these two. And we also have the 8 looking in and this 8 looking down, putting an 8 in one of these two, which is going to point down along with this 8. This 8 helps, putting an 8 in one of these two. Okay. Now, is there anything else? I think that might do it. So let's move on to this band here. So we do have this 6, 2 6s look in, placing this 6. We also have these 9s, putting a 9 down here. And I will say, I know some of you will find it strange that I'm seeing juicy stuff and I'm holding off on doing it. It has to do with my own way of making sure I don't miss things. Because if I moved on and I just started really hyper focusing on like something out of order, I might forget what I was doing, and that's a lot to keep in your head to like backtrack to. So if I feel like I'm close to done with this band, even if I'm seeing a whole lot to do down here, if I feel like I'm close to done with this band, I'm just gonna get what I can out of it. That way, I'm sure that later I don't have to backtrack to it. I'm pretty confident that I've gotten what I need out of it. Now I'm noticing these ones here. And I'm also noticing this row, right? So this is a really good thing to be scanning for, is because I know that this box is the only box left to finish for this row, we can sort of use our quarter marks to kind of save ourselves a little bit of time and go that this is a 1 for the row, right? Because we know these can't be 1 because we quarter mark the ones here. So this is the 1 for the row. And then we can finish the row with a 3 and a 5. Okay. So 3, 5 pair. I want to look at this box as well. So we need a 2, we need a 3, and we need a 5. Okay. Yeah. Did I miss anything here? 1 and 6. Okay, we didn't do the 1s. So this one looks in there. We did the 9s. Sorry, 1, 6, 2, 9, 7. Okay. I think we've taken care of this band. I'm not sure there's more to find yet. So let's do this stack next. So I'm gonna look at these columns first for anything that's not yet placed in this box. So let's just take care of all that. The 1 and 8 are placed. The 7 is placed. The 1 is placed. The 8 is placed. Okay, so we have the 4, 9, and 7. Okay. So the 4 and 9 look in here, putting 4, 9 over here. So the 9 points down along with this 9. This 9 looks in, putting a 9 here. And then the 4 is already placed here. And then we also had the what was the other one? Did I say the 7? 7's already placed. I don't think I said the 7. What was it? I'm gonna look again. There was another digit I wanted to look at. But maybe I just got confused. The 4 and the 9 we took care of. 7 we can't do. 1, 8. Okay, I think I just thought the 7 needed to be looked at. It does not. Okay. Anything else vertically here? I'm gonna look at this column. We need 2, 3, 5, 9. It looks like. So this is 2, 3, 9. This is 3, 5, 9. This is 2, 3, 5. We don't know much about 2s, 3s, or 5s around this whole area here. How about this column? We need 2, 3, 5, and 6. 2, 3, 5, 6. So this is 3, 5, 6. This is 2, 5, 6. This is 2, 3, 6. Not super helpful. All right, let's do this stack next. All right, 1s we have marked. 6s. 6 doesn't seem to do anything. 2, 4, 5. Okay, we do have these 2 4s looking down. So 4 is down here somewhere. Okay, I missed a crossing on this 1, 4 earlier. So we have this 5 and this 5. crossing the 1, 4. So there's a 5 in one of these two. That eliminates 5 from here. Also from here. Also from, I guess we already have this 5. So yeah, 5's down here. Okay, I'm not sure that did anything directly yet. I want to look at this box. Like, have I quarter marked every digit? I feel like the 2 is missing, but this also can't be 2. This might be a naked single. So it can't be 1, 2. Looks like it could be 3 or 9, actually. Yeah, it could be 3. Can't be 4. Can't be, oh, it can't be 3 or 5 because of the 3, 5 pair here. Yeah, okay. So it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not 6, 7. It's not an 8. So it is a naked 9. There we go. Okay. Just have to pay attention to my box a bit more closely. So does this 9 do anything? Is the 9 doing anything? Not that I can immediately see. It did reduce this column to 4 digits. We need the 1, 3, 5, and 7. So this is 1, 3, 5. This is 1, 3 only. This is 1, 3, 7. It's not a 7, actually. The 7 is here. Yeah. So this is a 1, 3 pair. In fact, the question asked is where does 7 go in this column? And it can't go here because of this 7. It can't go in these places because we have the 7 quarter marked here. There's also this 7 and these 7s pointing in, if you prefer. So 7 in this column goes here, which does place the 5, which places 3 and 5. This 5 also got placed by asking where does 5 go in this column after we place the 7, but we didn't have to do that. So this is a 1, 3 pair, which seems like it should be handy. So, I was going to say these 1s line up, but we already have the 1 here, so it doesn't matter. There's a few things I want to look at. Let's start with this box here. I want to think about what digits are remaining. In fact, every single box in this stack, I want to think about what digits remain, but I'm going to start here because I already have quarter marks in here. Also this one. Anyway, I have to start somewhere, and I've decided to start here. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is not 7 or 9. This is only 6, 8. These aren't 8 at all, so these are 6, 7, 9. I think this can be any of them. All right, I'm going to do down here, because we know the 4 is here, the 8 is here, the 7's here. What am I missing? The 2? The 2 is anywhere. Okay. And then this box, we need the 2, 3, 6, 9. 2, 3, 6, 9. I'm not seeing anything. I guess the 3 is here. This is 2, 6, 9. That means the 3 is down here somewhere. This is also 2, 6, 9. Always suspicious when I find stuff like this, looking for the third one to make it triple, stuff like that. 2, 3, 6, 9. All right, I think I've done this stack as much as I can, so let's move on to this stack here. Final of our first pass on scanning. We've got the 5 and the 3, which don't have any help. All right, I had a sneezing fit, so I am now back, and I paused it, so I'm going to resume now. I think I was working on this stack here, but there's not really much more to see there, so I think I'm going to go box by box and see what I missed here. I probably am missing something a little bit. Hopefully something straightforward. Oh, I did notice this can't be 7. I didn't mark it because I thought it could be all, but it can't be 7, so this is down to 6, 8, 9. I'm just taking a quick glance around, just like see if there's any pairs or triples or restricted rows columns that I might have missed. Is this really all of 2, 3, 5, 6? It looks like it. Okay. This can't be 2 or 9. Okay, so what is this? It's not 1, 2. It could be 3. It's not 4. It could be 5. Could be 6. Can't be 7, 8, or 9. Okay, 3, 5, 6. All right, I am going to have to go box by box here. Let's see what I missed here. Seven's here. I did miss that. So the 7 in one of these two. I don't think that really helps too much because we already have this 7. Okay. This cell obviously can be 4 or 8 already, but I'm noticing it can't be 2 or 9. So maybe I can mark this one up. So it can't be 1, 2, 3. Could be 4. Can't be 5. I think it could be 6. Can't be 7. Could be 8. Can't be 9. So 4, 6, 8. I feel like I don't have enough like center marked over here. I bet I'm missing something important there. I think I'm going to think about this row. We need 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So these are 3, 4, 5, 8. This can't be 3, 8. 2, 3, or 8. So I think this is only 4, 5. I'm going to double check. It's not 1, 2, 3. Could be 4, 5. Not 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Does 4, 5 help? This can't be 2 or 5. So this is 3, 4, 8, it looks like. It can't be 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yeah. A lot of restricted cells, but I'm not seeing anything to do here. This is a sticky ending for sure. I see it. It's 3 in this row. Yeah, so these 3s line up with wherever 3 can go in here, is one way to put it, but also just looking at this row, we do need a 3. It's in one of these 3 cells, which means it can't be here. Now let's see, is that enough? Yeah, so, oh, is it enough? Oh, we can't place 3 in the column. What does removing 3 from here do for us? I thought that would do it, but honestly, I'm not seeing an immediate consequence. Hmm. 5 does the same thing. There we go. Yeah, wait a minute. I have these 5s marked here already, even. Darn, okay. Yeah, just ignoring my own corner marks. Okay, so that's a 2, that's a 9. That's not a 9. Let's see, what can we do with this 2 and 9? So there's a 2 up here. There's a 9 in here, and the 9 joins the 7. So yeah, we have this 6-8 pair. That's another way to see it, that this is a 7-9 pair now. And so this is going to be just a 3-5-6 triple. A little easier to see without all those corner marks in the way. Tell me that's enough. What are we doing here? 6-8 pair looks up. That's not a 6. So we got 2, 4, 7, 9 left. Okay. This is 2, 3, 6, 9. 2, 3, 6, 9. Huh. Was that not enough? I'm going to think about this row. We need 1, 3, 5, 6, 8. So these can't be 1 or 8. So these are 1. Ooh, they can't be. Sorry, they're not 1. Sorry, 1, 3, 5, 6, 8. Ooh, this is a naked single, 5. Let's just double check. So it can't be 1. Why can't it be 2? It can't be 2, 3, 4. Could be 5. Can't be 6, 7, 8, or 9. Nice. This is a naked single 5. All right, that's 4. That places our 4, 7, 8, and 2. Gives us our 3, our 7, 9. Now it looks like we're collapsing. That's a 9. So 4 and 9 being gone here, that places our 4 here and our 9 here, and it places our 7 and our 8. That places 7 and 2, giving us the 6, our 9 here, our 4 and 5. Oop, not the 5. Sorry, that was a mistake. We get our 3 here and our something. 6, we're getting 8 and 6, 1 and 3, 1 and 8. Gets the 5, 3, and 2. We get our 5 here. These aren't 5s. Okay, places the 5 here. This is 3 or 6, not a 6. That's 3, that's 6, that's 3. We get our 3 here. Definitely looks like we're finishing up. This is 2, 6, 2, 6. Oops, 6. All right, I need a 1 and a 2 here. Just go like that. And then I need the 1, 5, and 8. And we're done. Alrighty, yeah, it took me a little bit of time to just notice some things I'd already marked, which is unfortunate. When I marked up this cell, I should have already had seen that we had these corner mark 5s here. I think what I failed to do is when I made these 5 corner marks, I failed to corner mark 5s in here. Had I done that, I would have noticed that when I marked this up. So I'm not sure exactly how I got distracted, like when exactly I marked these 5s and why I didn't follow up on them, but that was definitely probably my biggest mistake in terms of efficiency today. But yeah, cool. This naked single 5 here definitely seemed important to spot. There was another naked single that I spotted that I think was important. So yeah, this puzzle definitely hinges on a couple naked singles that aren't necessarily easy to find, because this one was in a row with 5 open cells, which I'm normally not going to be looking at early on. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.